so much. Well, why y'all stop clapping? I don't understand what this... I'm just understand. So we're gonna have some fun. My name is Michael Jr. I'm gonna do some jokes. But they're not gonna start right away though. I just wanna point that out. So, because for me, comedy is like, it's like dating somebody that you really, really like, you know? And I don't wanna rush this, you know? I used to do that. I used to come up on stage, I would do a joke right away, jump right in, you know, but I got hurt, man, so, you know. And let's be honest, right? I'm sure you've seen a lot of comedians in your day. You know, I know I've had my share of audiences, you know? But it didn't last. So I want this to be different, so. We're doing comedy at a church. Like, how's this gonna work out, really? I mean, some people are like, I just came to see this thing explode. What's so amazing about doing comedy at church, when I was a kid, laughing at church was illegal. You couldn't laugh at church. I remember one time laughing at church because this lady was jumping around and her wig fell off. Yo, that stuff was funny. Her wig fell off and then I laughed, my grandmother would pinch and twist. I can understand a pinch. You gonna twist? That's the devil. Church was the worst. Oh my goodness. Church lasts like 6 hours. Dude on stage is mad at everybody. I can't figure out why he's so angry. 7 years old, I figured out why he was so angry. He was angry because he had some phlegm caught in his throat. So at the end of every sentence, he'd try to get it out. He'd be like, the Lord said, act like you. I'm like, Grandma, he need to gargle, Grandma. I'm 7 years old, man. Church lasts 6 hours, too. Then we go in the basement and eat a sandwich and come back up. I'm like, what was that, a halftime or something? Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. There's enough black people here. It was always chicken. Why we always gotta eat chicken? Every single time. I know, I had to tell them. I'm sorry, we at church, you know? And tuna. At the end of church, they would ask us, I was like, so you wanna go, after this, we all gonna go to the sister church. I don't even like the brother church. One time I get to church, 7 years old, there's a dead body in the front. It's a funeral. Nobody explains that to a 7-year-old Michael Jr. I'm thinking that's how they roll. Like every 3 weeks or so, they bring a dead body in as an example or something. And the dude on stage yell at everybody in the audience like they the ones that did it. I remember asking my grandmother, I'm looking for some explanation. I'm like, Grandma, what happened to the man in the box? What happened to the man in the box? Her whole explanation was, he in a better place. I'm like, what kind of box did he live in before? Dude on stage said he went to see the king. That was his whole explanation. He went to see the king. Ha! I don't understand what that meant. They didn't even call the kids choir to sing. I was in the kids choir, not because I wanted to be in the kids choir. I was in the kids choir because I was a kid. And it was a requirement. And what song we got to sing? Soon and very soon, we are gonna see the king. I don't want to see the king. I don't want to see the king. You ever go to a funeral and people always talking about the person in the box like they sure he going to heaven? And then they tell you that, and then the people get up there, they always talking about him. And the last thing you know, like the dude stabbed 3 people and he never prayed one time in his life. And all of a sudden, everybody, like, he going to heaven. He's like, I'm sure Uncle John is looking down at me right now, and a little tear is going down his eye. I'm like, he probably looking up at you right now. Listen, that's a sweat bead is what it is, a sweat bead rolling over. I just made that up right now. I just made that up. Even as a kid, growing up, we were poor. We weren't even poor. So the dude heckles me from the back of the room, and he says this, Michael Jr., I was wondering, why do all black people look alike? Right? And the whole crowd froze. It's an all-white audience. They didn't know how I was going to respond or what I was going to do. They had no idea. I didn't know how I was going to respond or what I was going to do. They didn't know if I was going to throw a chair, get mad. They had no idea. When I said these words, I didn't even think them. When I said them, I was hearing them for the first time. He said, Michael Jr., why do all black people look alike? I was like, we don't all look alike. You just got to cut the eye holes in your sheet a lot bigger. And that's when I knew I was a professional. What's your name, sir? What is it? Andy. Cool. Ed. You just changed it. It's all. It's kind of like, imagine if you were a janitor or something, right? And somebody spilled something on the ground. You could clean it up, but you don't have to because you won't break. Same thing here, man. Something funny might happen, but I ain't trying. Cool looking people. What's your name? You actually have a mic already. That's awesome. What's your name?
Melanie.
Melanie. Cool. Travels. He does travel. We all know a black Melanie. Or at least I do. What do you do, Melanie?
I actually work here.
You work here. Let's use somebody else because this will look staged. It's awesome. Hey, let's go 3 down to the end. Let's go to the end. The pretty lady in the white. Let's talk to her real quick on break time. She's cute. She got dimples. I love dimples on women. It's so cute. Only in the front. Let me say that, though. Only in the front. It's break time. Whatever. What's your name? Julie. Julie travels. What do you do, Julie?
I stay at home with my kids.
Well, did you just lose your job tonight or something? I'm not sure. She's like, I stay at home. Well, okay. You just broke out. Awesome. Let's talk to somebody else. What's your name? Pretty lady. What's your name? You got, yeah, right here with dimples. What's going on What's going on? Sue. Cool. How you feel, Sue? Huh?
Full.
No, I mean, you're gonna have to say it first, though.
What do you...
I've been hurt before.
We're expecting.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. So, expecting what? You're not gonna set me up, okay?
A baby.
A baby, yes. By birth.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure you ain't setting me up. I did that one time. I was like, congratulations. The lady's like, for what? But listen, this is a 100% true story. I said congratulations to this lady. She says, for what? But I was so confident she was pregnant. I said, on your pregnancy. Then she says, for real. She says, I'm not. Listen, I love you. I thank you so much. I'm Michael Jr. Thank you.